Hello, beautiful beings. I'm Mama Belle from Mama Belle's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Tonight, I'll be doing a mind, body, soul reading for Leo. The messages in this reading are for any part of your chart in this sign, with special emphasis on Sun, Moon, and Rising. Before we get started, I wanted to take a moment to say that this is a general reading and not meant as advice of any professional sort, including but not limited to medical or legal advice. Most importantly, I would like to say thank you for clicking here. If any of this reading resonates, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Now on to the reading. Hi, Leo. We are going to be starting with the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Chris Ann. We are going to get a card for the mind, the body, and the soul. And then we're also going to get a card for the overall theme of the message. And then we're going to take a look at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck for me is advice going forward. Then after that, we are going to take a look at the Sacred Creators Oracle deck and get a message from that. One more shuffle. Okay, let's get started. What does Leo need to know for the mind? What does Leo need to know for the mind? What message is there for Leo for the mind? The Knight of Wands. A good start. What does Leo need to know for the body? Okay. The Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. Not bad. Pretty good reading so far. I feel like we just started and you're already like doing perfection. What does Leo need to know for the soul? What message is there for Leo in regards to their soul? You have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. This is a really good reading. This is looking really nice. I really like it. Okay, what's a message for the overall theme? You have the King of Wands, a lion for Leo. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the advice going forward? 9 of Pentacles. Look at this beautiful reading. Okay, so before we get started, I do want to say, I don't know how many of you have watched October's reading, but I really debated whether I was going to redo your reading. It just seemed so short when I was just looking at it from purely a time, like length of time point of view. And I was like, this is like 10 minutes. This does not seem like enough. And so I told myself I was going to listen to your reading again because I went to actually start recording another session for you. And I was like, you know what? I'm breaking my rule. I need to go and watch Leo's reading before I record because that's what I told myself I was going to do. And when I went to listen to it, I was like, oh no, this is it. It's 10 minutes because it only needed to be 10 minutes. So I was really self-conscious actually. Like, we're going to get a little vulnerable here, but I was really self-conscious because I was like, this doesn't feel like enough for Leo. And it was a good reading. So I was like, I don't know why I was questioning myself, but I was. That's just what you do, you know? Okay, so on to your reading. You have in the mind the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is passion. This is all things good. And the Wands cards are fire elements. So this is being in your element, in your mind. And I can't remember, but somebody else got that too. Oh, I can't remember which reading it was. Anyway, and I think it was in the mind. these readings have all been good. They all kind of blur together, but when I'm in them, I'm in them. So this is all good things. This is passionately following what makes you curious and excited. And I know that curiosity isn't necessarily what you think of when it comes to knights or wands, but this is saying, I'm willing to be curious about my own mind in a passionate way. This is quick movement. This is someone who's coming in really fast with their mind. Like, this can be rapid fire thoughts. This isn't going to be like quick in the sense of like the Knight of Swords, who's just like almost instant, but this is in your element quickness for you, because this is essentially one of your cards. I feel like I'm not explaining it enough, so we're going to go over it a little more, I guess. To me, what I'm feeling is that there's something you're particularly excited about when it comes to your mind, that you're doing something that is really exciting for you, that might be new, that is sparking all these inspirational, creative ideas. And you want to just kind of run with it. You want to go with it. Whatever it is that has you so excited, it doesn't feel all consuming like an obsession, but it feels like this is where you're spending your free time every moment you get the chance, in a balanced way, but in an excited way. For the body, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You have put in so much work learning all these lessons. The Queen of Pentacles says that you have put the time, energy, effort into nurturing your body. And you've treated it the way you would want to be treated by a lover. You have learned to love your body as it is. You have learned to give it what it needs. And that you are finding a healthy way to do that. And telling yourself and your body that you're committed to it. Because to me, the lovers can also represent commitment as well as the Queen of Pentacles. Because both of these things take a commitment. Planting pentacles, becoming a queen, choosing to take care of a kingdom, a queendom, whatever you want to call it, that takes commitment. This isn't something you just do for a day. That's not usually what happens. This is someone who is committed to this. Just like the lovers, you've committed to yourself and your body. You've said, I love you and I will continue to show up for you. You are showing up for yourself in the most loving, abundant ways. And now this is a chance for you to see what it looks like getting that energy back. Wow. Your reading is just, it's got a lot of good energy. It feels really good. You also have, for the soul, the Page of Pentacles. This is another curious card. This is someone who is still a student, who is like the Queen of Pentacles, but at the beginning stages. You're still learning, you're still growing things, you're still planting seeds, but there's quite a bit here that you're learning from. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 pentacles on this card besides this one, so 14. So to me, this really says that you've transformed in really big ways and you're finding this balance. You're finding that you can still learn. You can still be curious. You can still have fun. Your soul is still able to be lit up, and you're learning that you can just plant some seeds here and there and something is going to grow as long as you take the time to nurture it, but stay curious. Oh my goodness. I can't get over how your reading feels right now. 10:10, by the way, is what showed up on my little timer. How cute. So, for the overall theme of this message, you have the King of Wands. This says you feel like you feel like your lion or lioness self, that you are sitting in your throne, you're looking over your kingdom, you're ready to take action, you're ready to just do what is necessary to continue feeling like yourself, like you are where you're supposed to be, because you are where you're supposed to be. This is your journey, and nothing says that this is your journey more than getting one of your own cards. My weirdness is showing, but this is beautiful. Okay. So the advice going forward is the 9 of Pentacles. This says, keep doing you. Keep planting your seeds. Keep nourishing the things that you need to nourish. It's going to take time. That little snail is there saying this takes a lot of effort to get somewhere. It takes a long time to get somewhere. But you're getting there. That's the point. You're getting there. So be patient, because what is meant to grow will grow, so long as you've nurtured it. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous reading. Now we are going to get a card from the Sacred Creators Oracle deck, which is also by Chris Ann. And I will be reading directly out of the guidebook for this. There's going to be a self-care message, or an essential meaning, which is as if you get it in the upright, and a self-care message, which is as if you get it in the reverse. I will be reading both because I find that you will have the message that resonates with you from whichever one. Like, that didn't come out right. The message that is meant for you will resonate no matter how I read it. So I read the full message because you'll get what is meant for you. We'll do one more shuffle. Okay. What message is there for Leo from the Sacred Creators Oracle? What message for Leo from the Sacred Creators Oracle? What message is there for Leo from the Sacred Creators Oracle? What does Leo need to hear? What does Leo need to hear? Okay. You have 2 cards this time. You have card number 41, which is the one we can see. And the surprise. Oh, card number 40. I think Gemini had this one. The edge of evolution feels messy. So you have card 41 and 40. How funny. Okay. So we are going to start with 41. One step ahead is all you need. Essential meanings. 1% better each day. Determination, perseverance, forward progress, sharing learned knowledge, leading edge of thought, building on existing skills. Self-care message. Worrying about expert status, impatience, not enjoying the journey, unwarranted feelings of doubt or failure, insecurities, lack of direction or focus, taking on too much too quickly. Today, take one small step ahead. Sometimes we worry about not making it to our destiny fast enough, not building our content quickly enough, or not being expert enough the moment we begin. That pattern of not enough, let that go, because one step ahead is all you need, sweet pea. Even overnight successes happen in stages. Learn to revel in lifelong learning and stepping, and trust those who walked before you and who knew that the journey was more important than the final destination. Whether you are moving toward adding new skills to your toolkit, or toward a giant dream you've just started to envision, whatever it is that you are building, determination and perseverance are mighty mindsets to adopt. This card also suggests that you are 100% worthy of sharing any steps that you've learned with others, even if you've learned them recently. And if that doesn't sound like music to your soul, maybe it's time to start logging your steps and your progress to remind yourself how far you've come. When you string them all together, they become marathons of one step in front of the other, and the rhythm they create is your divine dance toward expansion, one inspired step at a time. How would you like to inspire others? How can you express your own creative optimism? I find that funny because we were talking about creative inspiration, and that's kind of similar to me. Is there something that you've been pushing too hard for, or something that would benefit from more of your focus? When you tune in, what is your next step going to be? Okay, so now we have card number 40. The edge of evolution feels messy. Essential meanings: evolution of the soul, rapid change, growth, and a plethora of new opportunities, surrendering to uncertainty. Self-care message: a need to trust, not being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, accepting new teachings and the wonderful unknown, giving yourself permission to fail in order to grow. The edge of change is a veritable cornucopia of opportunity. When you think of life as a giant ever expanding puzzle, you will see that growth begins at the edges and that most of the excitement happens just beyond the boundaries of what you can perceive. And it happens just beyond the edges of your comfort zone. As things shift and germinate around you, you may notice how uncertain it feels beyond the known. It's time to bring yourself to your personal growth edge to look into that abyss of creation. Poke your toe into the open space that lies beyond, and the right opportunity will, as if by magic, move into your awareness. This magical, changing expanse is surging with the building blocks of all creation. This is where source energy is working on your behalf, bringing you the opportunities you have asked for. Everything and anything is possible during this time of rapid transformation, and as you stand at the precipice of your beautiful evolution, know that this energy is organic and malleable. Begin directing the landscapes of your reality that are coming into form. Are you giving yourself permission to try new things and to, quite possibly, fail a few times in order to find out what works? Do you rejoice in the unknown and partake in the adventure of your own evolution? Why not? Or how? What areas of your life are you actively evolving? And what puzzle pieces are you calling in to work with? If you could choose, what would be the next big piece to arrive? This is a good reading. This is a really good reading. I hope that this message resonated with you. If it did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, as well as share with those you feel it may also resonate. Again, thank you so much for clicking here. I hope this month brings you health, wealth, happiness, clarity, passion, and alignment. With so much love, I'm Mama Bell. I look forward to doing your next reading.